Alright, we are already back. We're in Georgia. I've never been actually to the state of Georgia till now. But before we even look at diecast, to the Lego section for all the F1 diecast, or not diecast, geez, F1 Lego sets. There's nothing there. There's a couple of the big, like, not the classic racing champion sets. It was the icon sets or whatever. I didn't pay attention to them. Here's the actual diecast section. There was a kid over there. I think he was actually older than me, so I had to do this kind of scuffed. Let's get to work. The Tim Richmond 1986 race version car that's not actually a race version. It's just the plain car. The Joey Logano 2024, North Wilkesboro All-Star win. Kyle Larson's Coda win from the Xfinity Series, number 17, finally. The Christopher L. Phoenix win that came out a while ago when I found it. I'm not saying this is a new Kyle Larson Kansas win. They might pick that one up as well. The Ross Chastain Click It Before You Risk It. I've already done a review on that one. Denny Hamlin Mavis. That's pretty nifty. The exact same car, but the race version from Richmond. That's just the Denny Hamlin Bristol win. That's been produced before, along with that. Not produced, but released before, along with the Sanchez. There's a Chris Buescher Fast Now 2024 there. They had a bunch of Raja Cruz as well, but I didn't even care to show those because it's just dumb. Haulers, we got a Chris Buescher Fast Now hauler. We've got the Martin Truex Jr. Career hauler. Jesse Love first win, and a Daniel Suarez Trackhouse hauler. So nothing too crazy there, but also not bad. Nice little variety, doesn't hurt as well. And then for F1 cars, we only had the George Russell 2024 car. Otherwise, it's pretty much awesome. You know what's great is my room actually has like a desk, kind of. It's very small, but it's desk nonetheless. So let's scooch my pooch over here to get it centered. Let's just get started. I guess we'll do the F1 car first. I got one F1 car because there's only one there. So I got the George Russell 2024 Mercedes car. Has a driver in it. That's whatever. I don't really care if the driver's in it or not. It does kind of cooler actually with the driver in it, but I have noticed now there's no hands. It is just, you can't see it from here. Maybe if I do a review on this, I could do it like that, but that's the seat right there, though. I don't think that's his, oh, maybe it is. It is, never mind. It's wonky. I think it's the seatbelt I'm seeing instead of the seat. But yeah, there wasn't a Lewis, which kind of sucks, so I just got that one instead. It's kind of already open though, so not open, but like it's easy to take out. I wanted to get one of these, but I decided to get two instead. The Daniel Suarez hauler. I'm really hoping Trackhouse keeps the 99. That's why I got this, but it does say Suarez on it right there. It's not nothing crazy. It's just the standard hauler though. It's a very clean car, or hauler for Trackhouse. So I like that a lot. And you can kind of work this in for both cars if you kind of ignore the number there. But yeah, that's a pretty solid car, or hauler, whatever. Alright, and then the second one I got, I kind of wanted to get the Jesse Love, but I don't have the 164 for that yet, and it kind of felt weird. So I got this one instead. I might have the 164 for this now. This is just the Buescher number 17 Fast Now hauler. It looks dialed. I love the Fast Now blue. It is such a clean color. And the black actually looks really good with it as well. When I do the review on the Buescher, I will want to compare it to the, what's it called? The test car. One of the 164 Authentics I got. This is the first of 2024 Wave 4 that I've gotten. Probably one of the lesser ones I wanted to get. I did want to try to get like a Dillon or a Suarez. Or I really wanted that McDowell. Or whoever the 71 was. It was Zane Smith, I think, in 24. I think it was Zane Smith. Now it's McDowell, obviously. But yeah. But we got the Buescher instead. I have his test car, but it's old. It's 2022, and it has white on it. It's a weird test car. I don't even know if it is a test car. I think it is, but it was also, I think, the primary livery that year. Or it wasn't. They brought back the white, though, this year. So, I don't know. The black one looks pretty cool, though. So, we got the black one, and it's on the new Ford mold. So, both the RFK cars are now on the new mold, which is good. I'm surprised that's the team I got done first. I don't think I've got any. I got the Briscoe, but the 14's not in the series anymore, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Up next, the other authentic I got was the Denny Hamlin Mavis tire. It doesn't look really good with the rims. I don't know if the Winter Circle one had black rims as well. It's just a lot more of a simpler car. When I was looking at it in Target, these two cars were, although the same paint scheme, extremely different, I found. Kind of odd. Anyways, also on the back, this is kind of one of the lower ones I wanted on the list. Like, I really wanted that Gibbs, or the, would it be a McDowell then? It would have been McDowell. The Jones pretty cool. Even the Gregson. This was actually a really good wave. And I got the one car that was kind of like iffy, I think. But it's fine. It's a car nonetheless. I have a lot of new Hamlin Camrys, so there's that, I guess. But speaking of Denny Hamlin, okay, so maybe it's the exact same car, but it's actually quite different when you look at it. This one just looks so much more detailed. It's such a big difference about these two molds, which is why I get both these ones. This is the Richmond wind, you know, the one he jump started it in, of course. So I got it. And I think now I have like most of the Hamlin 164s from last year that were released in Winter Circle. I think, I'm trying to think what I'm missing. I might be missing a FedEx from the early, it might be a 2023 FedEx. His Bristol playoff win. That came out in 2024 waves though. So I think that's the one I'm missing. I kind of want that playoff car because it's got the playoff banner and everything. I think it looks kind of cool. This one's just the standard one, but like, you know, if I ever did stop motion, which I wouldn't do anymore probably. If Denny Hamlin wins in this car, I could use that one before I dropped it. Anyways, so yeah, I have it. It looks cool though. I dig it. It's a good story behind it as well. So that's those two. And then we got a bunch of other Winter Circles. Let's go this one next. The Kyle Larson number 17 Coda win. I don't remember. I think this one was produced. It was actually. It was made in that 2-pack. I don't know if it actually got produced. It was the Byron and Larson race win pack from last year because Hendrick won Coda, so they made a 2-pack for some reason. Because, you know, of course you want a 2-pack for that. But I didn't have a number 17 yet, so perfect time to get one. It looks a little janky on the front end. You can't see it. I don't know if like they had like water spraying there or something. It's just the decal looks misplaced. But decently clean race version. They got the window or windshield wiper on it. I don't remember if this is the car where he had the left or the right sides really burnt down. I don't remember. So that could be this car. And those tires would then be absolutely destroyed. Not destroyed, but decently worn off. And I can't see the other side. If that's the case, it's going to look kind of weird. But this side looks clean enough. So there you have it. Continuing the Kyle Larson trend, though. His Kansas win from last year. Also a historic finish. Oh, they actually hit the margin of victory. Awesome. Right there. Or, yeah, right there. So, yeah, another historic finish. Chris Porter should have won that race. But this is a pretty clean car. I have to see again what the right side is, because I think, I'm trying to think. I don't know if Larson was on, I want to say Larson was actually on the outside of Buescher. I think he was, which makes sense why there's that donut mark right there. I don't know what the outside looks, but yeah, pretty cool race one, I think, actually. Again, good story behind it. So, if I get this one, I think his, what I got? I got his 2023 Wilkesboro All-Star win race car. Yes, I did. And so I think that one maybe had confetti on it. If not, I think it was a little bit more of a weirder race win for some reason. Maybe it didn't have confetti. Either way, I got another one for the 2024 season if it's any different, and it's a new car, so we add it. This one I didn't really want to get. I hate this, that they're doing this, but I got it anyways. Because, you know, Authentics in Race Winter Circle now needs a Classics edition, but it does actually look like a cool car. I just wish it was actually a race version, because this is just the clean diecast, and yeah, it's not actually a race one, I don't think. Maybe it is, and they just didn't have absolutely anything happen in that race, so they made it. But like the junior and the senior, they made for the Classics in the Winter Circle wave. Those, I believe, did have damage originally, and they didn't have it on those versions. So that sucks a little bit. Also of note, they actually clarified the series now. So like, that's the XF there for Xfinity, and the CTS over there is for Craftsman Truck Series. So I'm glad they did that, because I didn't actually, when we first got them, I never knew, like, if they released two Larson HendrickCars.com vehicles, I didn't know which one was the truck and which one was the cup car. So anyways, this is a 1986 car. It doesn't have anything to do with my collection. I don't have any other cars from 86, but here you go. It says Hendrick one, HMS holding, yeah, so it's Hendrick. So yeah, I don't remember this car, but it does look like the rear end is slightly opening up there. So when we do the review, we'll check that out, make sure it's fine. And the final car. Yeah, this thing is plasma and confetti, Jesus Christ. This is why I think the Larson did have confetti, because early on when he won at Wilkesboro, had so much confetti on that car. I can barely see the car number. I can't. Anyways, so yeah, Joe Logano's All-Star win. Second Logano Winter Circle Carb Gun. I kind of wanted to get the other two that were released, but yeah, this one's caked in confetti. So, and the confetti actually matches with the car though, so that's cool. I will probably try and get a clean version of the 24 or the 25 car when I go, well, in like 3 days at Daytona. It's when I'm releasing this, I'm probably in Daytona actually. So I'll probably try and get a clean version, but this one, it looks good. And new Ford body. So that's my priority right now, is getting those new molds. So yeah, it looks good though. I love that thing. I think I guess this had the old design on it. The new design looks a lot better. Every time I look at this now, I don't like this red striping we have on the front end. It looks like the Alex Bowman Lumar car from 2019. It also had that with black and it just looked ugly. So I'm glad that's done. And there's more red on the car. So maybe I'll try and get the 25, but maybe I'll also try and get the 24. This would be a pretty cool race win, I think, 124 to get, or his championship. So I'm going to try and pick up a bunch of 124s for Bubba and Logano, I think, when I'm there. But that's the haul. Pretty good haul. I was kind of iffy at first, but then I found a couple other things, like the F1 car. I was trying to look for the 164s. There's no F1 164s there, which sucks. The haulers are a nice add. And so I'd call that a success. So, flea market coming up, that'll be exciting. I get to spend so much more money and get like so much more variety and not be limited by Target. So, but comment, like, subscribe. And I'm gonna put away my clothes now because they're just here, just on my desk. So I should probably put those away. So, subscribe.